Hey everybody, this is Michelle Goldstein with Heart Alchemy Yoga, and today we're going to do another quick flow practice to get our bodies moving and feeling good. So let's go ahead and come to your mat, come to child's pose. By the way, we're filming live at the Springs right now in downtown LA. So you can practice here vicariously. So just begin to drop into your breathing practice, your Ujjayi breath. As you begin to slow down your breathing, see if you can smooth out the transitions between the breaths. So each breath just melds into the next without any resistance. And then when you're ready, come on up to your hands and your knees. And separate your hands about shoulders width apart. Tuck your toes under. And lift your hips up and press back to downward dog pose, your first downward dog. And I usually take kind of a wider stance for my first down dog. You can explore that if you like. Make sure that the feet are parallel, so the toes even turn in just ever so slightly. And as you drop into your breathing, spread your fingers along the floor. Start to activate the upper arms and the upper back and push the floor away from you. I'm just going to go ahead and from here shift forwards to plank pose on an inhale. And lower yourself all the way down to the ground on an exhale. And release your toes. Press up into cobra pose on an inhale. And back down to your belly on the exhale. So 2 more times like that. Inhale to cobra, work the tops of the feet down. Exhale back down to the ground. And last one, inhale to cobra pose. And exhale back to downward facing dog. You can come through child's pose. You can press up through plank. Allow your head to drop. And still breathing deeply. And from here, why don't we just drop the knees to the mat, extend the right leg straight back behind you on an inhale. And then as you exhale, hug your right knee into your chest and round in through your back. And then inhale, extend the right leg back, and with the elbows in by the ribs, take 1/2 push-up, lower down. Okay, inhale, press back up. Exhale, the right knee hugs into your chest. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, bend the elbows. 1 more like that. Inhale up. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, bend the elbows. Good. Inhale, press up. Keep the right leg lifted. Tuck the left toes under. Press back to down dog with the right leg lifted on an inhale. And exhale, step the right foot up to the front of your mat. Good. Step the left foot up to meet your right foot at the front. And inhale, lengthen your spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, rise up to stand up, circle the arms. And exhale the palms together in front of your heart. Good. Inhale, the arms reach up. Exhale, fold forwards into the legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. You're just going to step the left leg straight back behind you. Lower the left knee to the mat this time. Take the arms up just for a breath for a low lunge. Inhale. And exhale the hands down to your mat. Tuck the back toes, step to downward dog pose. And inhale to plank. This time exhale, lower to chaturanga or the floor. Inhale, upward dog or cobra pose. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Deep breath through your nose. Ujjayi breathing. Go ahead and set your knees down on your mat. Extend your left leg straight back behind you. Make sure you walk the hands under the shoulders. You'll inhale with the left leg back and exhale, hug the left knee into your chest. Inhale the left leg back. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale up. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Inhale the left leg back. Exhale, bend the elbows. Good. Inhale up one more time. Exhale, hug the left knee in. Good. Inhale the left leg back. Exhale, the elbows bend. Good. And then inhale up. Tuck the right toes under. Exhale back to down dog. Lift the left leg. Step the left foot all the way up to the front of your mat. Step the right foot up to meet your left. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press down to stand up. Reach the arms up. And exhale, the palms meet at the heart. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, the right leg steps straight back behind you. Lower the right knee, and for just a breath, float the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Now exhale the hands down to the ground. Tuck the back toes, step to downward facing dog pose. And inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog pose. Deep breath. Just the practice of connecting the breath and the mind to the body, the experience of that. That is the alchemy of yoga. The place where the breath, the mind, and the body all meet. Step your right foot up to your hands. Come up to crescent pose. So now high lunge on the back toes. Take the arms up. And see if you can square off your hips. So the left hip comes a little bit forwards. Soften the shoulders down the back. And sit down into it a little bit. Keep the belly engaged so that you're not collapsing into the lower back. We're going to transition to standing splits here. So you can take your hands down to the floor, or if you have a block and it helps you to use one, you could take the block under your hands. And if you don't have a block and you're practicing pretty regularly at home, I highly suggest that you get one. It's one of the best investments. Just a very useful tool. Now see if you can lift your belly up out of your hip crease. Slide the shoulders away from the ears. And spread your toes, flex your thighs to wake up the fronts of your legs. And just one more breath here. And softly set the left foot down next to the right at the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up to stand up. And exhale, the palms connect at the heart. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen out. And exhale, either step back and lower or jump back with bent elbows to chaturanga. Flip over the toes. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, belly in, hips back, down dog. And just gently start to press your legs back into your hip sockets. And step your left foot up to your hands. Come up to crescent. Still breathing, still breathing. At its very best, in my opinion, the yoga practice is just the experience of consciously breathing one moment into the next. And then we add all of these yoga poses in. But, you know, we're yogis, we're not posers. So to remember what we're really here to do can actually be a huge relief, first of all, knowing that there's nothing really to do except just be. And right now we're in the shape of this pose. Engage the inner leg muscle, sit down 1 more inch. Good, and then release the hands down, step up onto the left leg, fold forwards. So there's no worries about attaining some perfect pose. Perfection is a myth. It doesn't even exist. You know, it's just finding your place where you're getting a nice stretch along the back of the left leg. Again, if it's too much, you grab your block. If you don't have a block, you could use a book or something. There's always a way to improvise as well, you know? Just work with what you've got. And let that be the one thing that you set on autopilot in your practice, that you're just here to take care of yourself. Take 1 more breath, lift the right leg up, and then softly set the right foot down at the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, bend your knees, come to chair pose, Utkatasana on the inhale, and fold forwards as you exhale. Lengthen out, flat back, inhale. Exhale, step back or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Step your right foot up to your hands, spin your back heel flat to the floor. Come to warrior 1 pose, bend the right knee, reach the arms up. Now exhale the hands down to your mat. Step to plank and lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the left foot through, back heel flat. Warrior 1 pose, come on up. Work the outer right foot down, bend the left knee. Exhale the hands to your mat. Step back and lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. Deep breath through your nose. And if you have a challenging time breathing through your nose, you can breathe through your mouth. But if you can at least inhale through the nose, that's ideal. It will boost your immune system. It will help to calm your mind. It will help to warm up your body. Lots of benefits to the Ujjayi breath. Go ahead and hop your feet up to the front of your mat or walk. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Bend your knees, come to chair pose. Inhale. And fold forwards as you exhale. Lengthen out, flat back. Inhale. Exhale, vinyasa, step or jump back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward dog. Step the right foot through, back heel flat. Come up, warrior 1 pose. Big inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale the hands down to the mat. Step back and lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Step the left foot through, back heel flat. Warrior 1 pose, come up. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Hands down, step back and lower. So when you come to upward dog, make sure you take the shoulder heads way back and then back to downward dog. Deep breathing. Go ahead and bring your feet forwards to the front of your mat. We'll do that again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Bend your knees, chair pose. Inhale. Fold forwards, exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, step or jump back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Good. Exhale, down dog. Step the right foot through, back heel flat. Warrior 1 pose, big breath in, bend the right knee. Exhale, release to plank and lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps through. Warrior one pose, come up, inhale, and release to plank and lower down. Inhale up, exhale back. So I pretty much always like to warm up with 3 or 4 of these Series B sun salutes. So that was 3. And now we'll just do one more. If you feel like you want to rest, you can put your knees down and rest at any point. Otherwise, go ahead and bring your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, chair pose. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, step or jump back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to down dog. Step the right foot through, back heel flat. Warrior one pose, come up, big breath in. And release the hands down. Step back and lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps through. Warrior one, come up for a breath. Inhale. And release the hands down. Step back, lower chaturanga. And inhale up. Exhale, downward dog. Good, lift your right leg, inhale. Exhale, step through. Come up to warrior one. And let's go ahead and open up to warrior two pose, warrior two. Good, deepen your breath, soften your shoulders. In fact, take your arms and draw them back into your shoulder sockets a little bit. And then from that, rooting inwards towards the center, expand out through the fingertips. The right knee opens just slightly to the right. And the front of the pelvis tilts upright. So be mindful that you don't have a big arched back, that you're not collapsing into your lower back. We're just gently going to take the left hand to the left leg. Side stretch back to reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale the hands down to the front of your mat. Step to down dog, lift the right leg back up again, inhale. And then as you exhale, right knee over to the left elbow for a breath. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, right knee to the right elbow for a breath. And inhale, lift the right leg. And this time, step the right foot all the way back up to the front. Step the left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Come all the way up to stand up. And then fold in half, come all the way down. Inhale, flat back. And we'll just keep it moving here. Make your way back, chaturanga. Up dog is the inhale, and down dog is the exhale. Good, lift the left leg up, inhale. Exhale, step through, come to warrior one on your inhale. Open up to warrior two on your exhale. Good, deep breath. So we're still in the warm-up phase of the practice. There's an arc to every yoga practice, you know, from the moment that you step on your mat and take that first conscious breath until the shavasana at the end and your final sit. And so there's a ritual aspect to everything that we do here. And right now we're sort of going up the arc to the top. And when we hit the peak, then we'll cruise back down and chill. But when you're sitting in the fire here, just keep your breath smooth. And the whole practice is simply a practice of peaceful presence. Now sit down one more inch, take the right hand back, side stretch to reverse warrior. And exhale the hands down. Step to down dog, lift the left leg up, inhale. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg up. This time we step all the way through to the front again. Step the right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to stand up. And this time bring the palms together in front of your heart. Good. Okay, so let's go ahead and stand on the right leg and come to tree with the left foot. Take the left foot to tree, and we're going to take the arms into eagle, the left arm underneath the right arm. If you wanted to work eagle, you can do with the legs as well. But in this variation with tree, feel the right leg engage and gently press the left foot into the right leg and the right leg into the left foot. And feel the shoulders slide down the back. Maybe you lift the elbows. Good. And then from here, keep your legs like this if you can. Just release the arms and interlace your fingers behind your back. And take the left ankle, slide it on top of the right thigh, and then bend your right knee so you're in half chair with the fingers interlaced behind your back. Flex the left foot and feel the shoulder blades draw together and feel the fists, your fists reach down towards the ground. Also, the tailbone lengthens down. I realized that I'm in a big arched back as I was teaching that. So, just to find a little neutral in the pelvis. And then see if you can keep the fingers interlaced. Step the left leg straight back to warrior one. So step the left foot back, bend the right knee, hug the right hip into center, and then go ahead and fold forwards, humble warrior. Deep breath, soften your neck completely. And anything else that you feel like you could relax right now, go ahead and do that. Definitely your face can relax. Hug that right hip into center a lot. Then come on up to warrior one pose. Bend the right knee, reach the arms up. Open up to warrior two on your exhale. Reverse warrior on the inhale. Exhale the hands down to the front of your mat. Step back to plank. Bring your feet together and let's go ahead and roll to the outer edge of the left foot. Reach the right arm up for side plank. If you want to modify the pose like Beth is doing here with your elbow on the floor, you can do that. You could also take your right foot to the floor in front of you like this, like I'm doing. Or you could lower your left knee to the mat. But see if you can feel the hips lift. Push up out of the left shoulder. Good, and then release the right hand down. And either back to down dog or vinyasa if you want it. Good. Deepest breath in through the nose. Out the mouth, sigh it out. Whenever possible, just let go of anything you don't need. Anything you don't need, let it go. Bring your feet forwards to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand up. And exhale, the palms connect at the heart. Good, you guys. Stand on your left leg, come to tree with the right foot. And eagle with the arms, right arm underneath the left. So in my experience with letting go, because it's actually a catchphrase that I feel like in some ways can be overused a little bit, as if in the sense that, well, just let it go, as if whatever you're dealing with can just be, you just toss it into the wind and it's gone. I've actually found that letting go is a process that goes in layers. So some things are easy to let go of and other things take time. And there's no telling how long or why. You don't need excuses or reasons. It's just whatever you can let go of, do let go of. Release the arms. Interlace your fingers behind your back. And then slide the right ankle over the left thigh, bend the left knee, flex the right foot. And so with the breath, we can let go. We can let go. I mean, I've had to let go of extremely superficial things before, like I lost my favorite hat. And I joke sometimes about how I'm still getting over it years later. It's like I still think about that hat. I love that hat. But it's okay. Then there are way bigger things than a hat. You get a new hat, it's fine. There's letting go of people. There's letting go of toxic relationships, or maybe even letting go of something that you wanted to keep as far as a relationship, and then it's gone. Step back to warrior one with the legs. Keep the fingers interlaced. It's like, how do we let go of that? Fold forwards into humble warrior. Well, to be a humble warrior is a good place to start. This is a perfect place to start. Everything in our lives is so intricately arranged. It really is. Just to trust that everything's happening just perfectly. And if you're still holding on to something, that's okay too. It's okay. Just allow it to be what it is, rather than forcing. Just allow. Now hug that left hip into center. And come up to warrior one for a breath. Open up to warrior two for a breath. Reverse warrior, inhale for a breath. And exhale the hands down to the front of your mat, step to plank. Bring your feet together, roll to the outer right foot, reach the left arm up. Right? So you can modify the way you modified on the other side, maybe different than the way you do on this side. That's fine too. See if you can lift the hips up a little bit higher. Flex your feet, spread your toes. Push up out of the right arm. Good. And then lower the left hand down. Vinyasa, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back, downward dog. Good, you're doing amazing. One last little bit. Lift the right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot through. Come up, warrior one. And open up to warrior two pose. Okay, press your right leg straight. Lengthen forwards into triangle pose. Right hand grabs either your right leg or the floor. This is a good place. You could take your block and put it on the outside of the right foot if that helps you. I even teach some people we use two blocks that we stack on top of each other in triangle because their hamstrings are a little tight. That's fine. The goal is not to have open hamstrings. If you're to open anything, open your heart and open your mind. The backs of your legs, you're stretching them right now. That's great. That's the easy part. The easy part is the physical body. The challenge is to, undo the mind, unwind the mind, and open the heart. Now step up to half moon. We're going to step up onto the right leg. Another good place to use a block here, if you like. Flex the left foot. And spread your toes. And breathe deeply, breathe. Eventually, you may start to gaze up towards your left hand. It can be interesting to play with the balance. It can be interesting to fall and see what happens when we do that too. Step back to warrior two. Like learning to fall with grace. There's a lot of power to that. Okay, side angle. One more pose on this side. You can take the right elbow to the right thigh. Maybe you take the right fingertips to the floor or a block. Left arm reach over the left ear. Remember, perfection is a myth. So we're just learning to breathe with whatever's happening. Like being responsive is actual reality. It can be, as opposed to being reactive.
So if we're reacting to not being perfect, to imperfection, well, I mean, that is what we do a lot of the time, isn't it? So we're learning to be responsive to whatever happens. And in doing that, we do cultivate grace, and we also cultivate harmony and peace. Way more important than striving for perfection, you know, which we'll never get to. Take one more breath. Okay, now take the left hand down to the ground. Come up on the back toes. Lift the left heel up. And then lower your left knee. Lower your left knee. And then either keep the back toes tucked or untucked, your choice. If you like, you could come down onto your elbows if that feels good. Or you could take your elbows to a block or a pillow or something that you have at home. Whatever feels nice to you. And if you can't take your elbows down, you can be on your hands as well. So lots of options. Good, and then walk yourself back up. And then tuck the back toes, press to down dog, lift the right leg. And this time, let's go ahead and turn the right hip open, bend the right knee, and if you like, you could flip out into a back bend. Let the weight of your right foot carry you into a tripod back bend. Push up out of the left shoulder, let your head drop. Get the left leg very straight, the right knee a little bent. Good, you guys. Back to downward facing dog pose. And you can either hold in down dog or shift forwards to plank and lower yourself down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale back to downward dog. Good. Now from here, step your left foot up to your hands. Come to warrior one on your inhale. And open up to warrior two on the exhale. Good. And from here, press your left leg straight. Lengthen forwards. Come into triangle pose. Slide the shoulders down the back. And just think about your left hip for a minute, your left sitting bone. Point that left sitting bone to your right foot. Flex your thighs. Get space around your neck. Spread your fingers. Soften your jaw. Relax your brow. And when you're ready, step up into half moon. Step up onto the left leg. Grab the block if it helps you. Right foot flex a lot. Maybe you start to gaze upwards. To take it in the spirit of play as opposed to taking it as some serious endeavor can also be a helpful element to add to your practice. Just let it be exploratory. Let it be kind of fun. Okay, step back to warrior two. I mean, it may not be the typical experience of fun. Take the left hand down for side angle. Any variation. You know, it's not like going to an amusement park kind of fun, but it can be. At least it can be enjoyable, at the very least. Right? If we're not enjoying what we're doing, then what's the point? Now feel the left hip open a little bit. And the way that we do that is we open the left knee and hug the left hip in, actually, to open it. That's how we open the hip rotators. Shoulders slide down the back. The belly engages a little bit. The breath is deep. Good. And then bring both hands down to the ground on the inside of the right foot, or the left foot rather. Come up on the back toes. Lower that right knee to the mat. And you can keep your arms straight, or you can bend the elbows or elbows to a block, whatever you like. Allow your neck to soften. This time and again, aligning the mind, the breath, and the body. Good, and then walk yourself up. Tuck the back toes, press to down dog, lift the left leg, turn the left hip open, bend the left knee. And if you like, you can flip out into the back bend, left foot to the ground behind you. Push up out of the right shoulder, let your head drop. Extend out through that right leg. Let your neck relax. Good, and then come back to downward dog pose. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to downward dog pose. Very nice work, everybody. Go ahead and set your knees down on your mat. Cross your ankles behind you. Come to sit. And straighten your legs out wide to the side for Upavishta Konasana. Wide straddle forward bend. So you can walk yourself forwards. If you can't walk yourself forwards, a couple of suggestions. One is you can sit on a block. If you find that you're rounding a lot, just even to stretch even upright, definitely sit on a block. If you can walk yourself forwards, if you're on the more bendy side, I usually press my sitting bones down as I walk the hands forwards, just to be mindful that I'm not collapsing in the low back. And then wherever you find yourself, just breathe there. Just breathe there. Flexibility does not ensure happiness, right? If that were the case, then the Cirque du Soleil people would be the happiest people alive. And we have zero evidence of that. The happiest people alive are the people who accept what they have with gratitude. And that has actually been researched and proven. Adding gratitude to the mix is always powerful. Okay, and then go ahead and walk yourself up. And let's go ahead and bend the knees, bring the soles of your feet together, and fold forwards into Baddha Konasana. So same thing as any of the other poses. If you can't fold as deeply in as the people on your computer screen, that's okay, And if you can go deeper than the people that you're looking at, that's also okay. Like, one doesn't make you better or worse than anybody else. There's better or worse are just creations of the mind. They're just judgments. And so as we start to observe our judgments and we observe where we potentially think of ourselves as better or worse than other people, those are just opposite ends of the same coin. If you think you're not good enough, you think you're so much better, that's the same thing. And I think that we all have that to varying degrees and different capacities. And it's okay. It's okay. Don't be ashamed of it. Just observe it. Just watch how your mind may go that way. We're human. And bring it back to your breath, perhaps back to your gratitude for what you have, and just shift into neutral, Okay, press yourselves up. And let's go ahead and come in for pigeon. So if you're at home, you don't want to come to pigeon, you want to do thread the eye of the needle. If that's better for your back or for your knees, you can definitely do that. And of course, as always, I like to remind you all that you're welcome to stay as long as you like in these poses. If the practice is moving more quickly, you'd like to hang around for a while in the posture longer, that's fine. If you're finding that it's too long, you can obviously beg out early. It's not even begging out. It's like, if you want to exit the pose, exit the pose. If you want to stay in it, stay in it. Just learning to listen and respect what's coming up in our bodies. Okay, so for the sake of time, we're going to switch sides here. If you're at home, like I said, stay longer. I almost feel bad teaching you guys. I feel like we could stay a lot longer in these poses, but we want to keep the... It's a lot easier to stay a long time when you're in a studio with a teacher. You know what I mean? When you're at home, it's kind of like, okay, believe me, I could practice for hours in a studio with my teachers. And then when I'm at home, I tend to go, a half hour to 45 minutes usually. And on the days that I don't have a lot of time, maybe 20 minutes. So just to fit any yoga in. Somebody asked me once, is it worth doing a 5-minute yoga practice? And my response is to that is it worth taking one deep breath if you don't have time for more? And, there's your answer right there. Like anything is better than nothing, yeah? When it comes to yoga and love, for sure, those two things you can always use more of. Okay, so from here we're going to press ourselves up and come onto our backs and just set up for 2 back bends. You're going to bend your knees, put your feet on the floor, and lie down on your back. Okay, if you're feeling like you want to go for a wheel straight away, then go for it. Otherwise, come up for bridge first. Lift the hips up, walk the shoulder blades together under the back. Maybe you interlace the fingers. And if you want to at home, you could also rest your hips on a block. That might be a nice way to chill out. This is a restorative back bend. Good, and then go ahead and release. Come on down onto your back again. And we'll take one more bridge or wheel. If you want to come in for wheel, you'll take your hands, palms down to the floor, just above your shoulders. Come up onto the crown of your head first, and press yourself up into the back bend. Usually once I get into wheel, I walk my hands in a little closer, so you can check that out, maybe. Press your feet down. Breathe. Good. And then release. Come onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. And then from here, just go ahead and release your arms and your legs to the floor. And close your eyes and rest in Shavasana. If you need a quick twist or inversion or something, of course, you can always add on. But again, for the sake of time, I think it's very important to take at least a few minutes to rest completely on your back. And so if you want to rest longer, go ahead and just hit pause on your video. Otherwise, go ahead and bring your knees to your chest and roll onto your side. And press yourself up to sit. And close your eyes. And simply do what you can do to promote peace on the planet right now. Practice that now. And whenever you remember, but we're here now. Radiate peace. Bring your palms together in front of your heart.
Lift your heart, bow your head. Namaste, everybody. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today. This is Michelle Goldstein with Heart Alchemy Yoga. We're filming at the Springs in downtown LA. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like and share the videos. Your comments are always welcome. And we also take special requests. So if there's anything you ever want to practice to, just go ahead and shoot us an email via the website or leave us a comment on one of the videos and we'll film that for you, you know. Thank you so much. Namaste.